Hello, my name is Marc from jazzguitarlessons.net, and today for another Solo Excursions exercises bundle. So the Solo Excursions eMagazine that's available on jazzguitarlessons.net, the issue about George Benson, has several kind of tricky exercises, and the author insisted that we have a video to show the fingerings and show how it's done. There's going to be three parts to this. So the first one is that thing on page 8, I believe, in my edition, where we look at the blue third and how to get a sound with a slide in. That's how George Benson does it in the solo on an E7 chord. And the other way is kind of to bend like a quarter tone into it. So I want to play that for you first. Then we'll look into an exercise on page 12 where there's this technicality of like keeping repeating that E note and kind of descending the line down. So it's an exercise derived from George Benson solos. And the last exercise on the last page, page 15, I think, and it's a double stop kind of pentatonic idea where we keep constant the top note, which are all kind of tricky exercises. So I'm going to play them all for you, and so you can get an idea of how they sound and how to finger them yourself. All right, so let's get going. All right, so bottom of page 8, figure 3A, 3B, and 3C. I'm going to play them each 4 times in a row at a tempo of 108 with a backing track. Bass, drum, and piano on an E7 chord. You ready? A 1, 2, figure 3A. 3B. 3C. Okay, so now let's move on to the bottom of page 12 where we have an exercise that sounds like this. This is just the beginning where we keep repeating that E note. The author is referring to 2 different fingerings, so I just want to play this super slowly so you can really see what I do. The first version starts with your pinky on that E note, and the second version starts with your third finger, your ring finger on that E note. So they give a different, you need to spin and chain string at a different place. So let's get started with figure 3A, that's page 12, pinky here. Try to make it as clear as possible to the camera. Then change string. Good. As the author referred, if this is painful, if you can't reach more than 3, 4, 5 frets, don't hurt yourself, don't stretch it out further than your body allows. You can stretch and eventually it will come, but don't hurt yourself. Please, if it hurts, stops, or else you're going to wind up like me and hurt everywhere. Okay. And the next one, so figure 3B, the second fingering, starting with your ring finger here. Ready? Slowly. Change string here, yeah. Change string, sorry. Let me start this one over because I think I was being unclear. Here, here, here. Change string. Index again, then change string. Yeah. All right, so that's it. And then lastly onto page 15. So page 15, it's called figure 5. It's a whole bunch of double stops, of bluesy double stop. But the challenging thing is not the notes you want to play. This is easy to play notes. It's the notes you don't want to play. So you have to strike the string, but there's a bunch of X's in the tabs, and you see this in notation also. So once the very last thing you have to play is fret 10 here and fret 12 here. But you don't want to hear any of the middle strings. So you have to kind of block it and play this and that, but go. It's kind of challenging. So let me play each one of those slowly, gradually, and you can play along with me if you want to see if you got the right sound. Ready? So first one. Second one. That's also easy, you don't need to block any strings. Next one. So there's one block string, right? Continue. Whoops. Then here. Continue. Continue. Last one. So you need to make sure that all of this sounds, but that you're blocking the strings either with this finger or that finger. So this is not an exercise for speed. You're not going for da 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 kind of do it. It's just make sure you can play that. Play octaves, play sixths, play sevenths, and you'll be good to go. All right. So that's it for the exercises derived from the George Benson Solo Excursions eMagazine issue, and I will see you soon on the website jazzguitarlessons.net. Improve your jazz guitar playing with a real teacher. Take care.